job and they must be fired for the survival of the company. I don't give a fuck about your loyalty, pussy. What is wrong with you?
That journalism isn't as respected as it once was. It certainly doesn't have the pedigree that it used to. Most people find journalist to be synonymous with clown, and it's really not hard to see why in a lot of cases when even today you have major publications like the Wall Street Journal in particular, who I'm going to name and shame real quick, who are writing goofy dog shit articles that are just blatantly wrong and misleading about Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried was the head of FTX, the cryptocurrency empire with billions upon billions of dollars in it that collapsed overnight and is a blatant case of fraud. But for some reason, Wall Street Journal and other publications, but Wall Street Journal in particular has been...
This one guy. Actually, no job. Opinion get real. I get onto the fucking thing. I'm gonna send you an invite, except if you're getting banned. I'm not kidding. I'm opening guest star. You're gonna get an invite to go on cam and on microphone. If you don't accept, you will be permanently banned.
Been playing this game of hide Sam's cock in their mouth, and they've been writing articles like refusing to admit that it was fraud and making all kinds of weird excuses for it, like, oh, the reason FTX failed was actually because supporters lost confidence in Sam Bankman-Fried, or Sam Bankman-Fried was the world's most generous billionaire who had plans to save the world and now he can't since his empire collapsed, playing the world's smallest violin for a fucking criminal, a fraud. It's so weird, and it's things like that that give journalism as a whole a very negative reputation. I know I've already spent quite a bit of time talking about this, but it's just infuriating. Oh no, he's not a fraud, it's because he was too nice and too smart, we didn't see the vision, so it's actually our fault. You know, Sam Bankman-Fried's a goddamn angel. It's fucking sickening, and it leads to this stigma around journalism. But there are great journalists out there, and the one I want to talk about today is a journalist who is legitimately putting his life on the line in order to deliver extremely important stories to the public.
That's pretty crazy.
He's actually a YouTuber. His name is Friendly Jordies. He's a comedian who has, for the last couple of years, been very much delivering some of the hardest hitting journalism in all of Australia. And the price he's paid for this is a huge one. He's been threatened more times than Bugs Bunny by Elmer Fudd. He is constantly getting threats from powerful people. He's been sued. Even very recently, he was involved in a defamation case that resulted in Google, YouTube having to pay $715,000 over this defamation case. He was racist or abusive for a series of videos he made talking about a person in power. He's done so many stories about corruption at even the highest level. And
hey, yo, bitch. Yo, Casper, listen. I invited you to if you're gonna send insults and shit like that and be a you're gonna prove your point and debate it. Get onto the broadcast or you're gonna get permanently banned. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
And most recently,
I'll reinvite you.
The scariest thing has happened to him. His life was put in jeopardy. His house was firebombed. He made a video going over the situation, but it's also been reported by so many Australian news outlets as well. The situation is as follows. His neighbor's house was firebombed on the 17th of November. It was luckily put out pretty quickly. And then shortly after that, his house was firebombed, and a lot of it was damaged, obviously. Now, this appears to be a deliberate attack. The fact that his neighbors got firebombed and then he did makes it seem like they originally went for him to begin with, but were too fucking stupid to figure out which one was his residence, so they gambled on a 50-50 and lost.
Fix the aware mode. It looks like I should just put the normal one back in.
Kind of like when you gamble on a fart and shit your pants, but then they came back and tried to finish the job. It's fucking terrifying stuff. I'm gonna play you a bit of his interview with the media here when they were waiting for him outside of his house.
Chat, he actually accepted it. Look at him. He actually accepted it.
I would hope that the New South Wales strike force that is supposedly set up for fixated people and terrorists would be looking into this instead of a
little bro, you have no mic, and no camera. Set that shit up, man.
Comedian and his team for 6 months straight at the whim of
I'll pause the video. Interview. Slot guess now. Send to slot 1. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Hey, sorry.
No. I've done this a million times now. This guest star bullshit. Okay. I know what it is. Okay. The second that anything happens, everybody acts like a baller ass juice in the chat. You put them in here. They say, Yeah, but no excuses, no pity points. If you want to do victim Andy, I'm easily cutting the call. No victim Andy.
Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine.
Alright, go ahead then. Talk to me.
I just typed that because I knew you would see it and get triggered. So hold that L. You never had a job. Peace.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That was fucking stupid as shit. That was actually zero head. Okay. How did I get smoked? How did I get smoked? I've had multiple jobs and could have proved it.
Previous premier that all of you defended for his last
Yeah, you give him a 30 day ban.
10 years, and then when he came out, and even after all the New York stuff, you're still sitting there defending him now. I saw all of your articles today where you all wrote all of the same little narrative that you write every time. I would hope that you would put just as much attention on the fact that that happened as you have on trying to assassinate my character over the last year. Thanks for your time.
Guys, I stopped the entire broadcast and invited him. I stopped everything for him to get on, and he didn't debate his point.
For 4 babies.
You knew the rules.
Give me a
you guys knew the context.
Here a week ago, Jordan.
Now, his real name is Jordan, and even in the face of his life being threatened, he still rolls up calm and collected like Kratos, keeping his slapping hand primed and ready for these media cheeks. And it's not like his anger is misplaced. He has had very less than favorable articles written about him with a lot of labels attached to that, which I don't think are deserved when the entire purpose of Jordy's content recently has been exposing corruption at the highest level, which is an extremely important thing to be doing, where I feel he should be rewarded instead of vilified. But, you know, that's just me. I don't live in Australia here, but he has been treated very poorly by the people that are now standing outside of his home, showing no empathy at all. No sympathy at all, just trying to circle around like vultures on roadkill to get their scoop.
Chat's dumb. I'm not watching anymore. I'm not watching anymore. Chat's being idiotic. Chat's being idiotic. Guys, he never even debated a point. You guys knew exactly what were the context of the call, and he knew exactly.
Ain't
Are you
no
dumb?
little bro. Add me and I will send him pep laugh.
Okay, whoever had his opinion. Okay. Alright, let's play a game called Double or Nothing. We'll do Double or Nothing. Whoever had the same point as him in chat to the VOD, I'll look at it. I'll invite you. If you debate me and you win, you both get unbanned. Both of them. If you fail, you both get permad.
Do the bracket prediction, lil bro link.
Sounds fair enough. Sounds fair enough. Double or Nothing. What was his point? I said, Twitter firing people that are possibly unskilled and unfit for the job is okay. Even though people lose jobs, it's still fine for the company to do layoffs when needed. In a story, and he said it. Never had a job take, dumb fuck, not true, no nothing, type of shit. Go back into the time you wanna.
The dude don't have a job. He still has bucks unpacked from last year when he moved into grandmother's basement. xQc.
I'm gonna.
I was watching that.
This opinion is dumb enough that I can invite you. You go ahead. This opinion is bad enough. This is a trash ass opinion enough to get on call. I invited you. Come over, man. You're now victim ending people who are actually victims. When you get fired for not doing a good job, you're not a victim. You're a victim of yourself. Quite literally. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Monday in the life of Twitter employee.
Welcome to a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office, badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the perch. Then I had a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting, got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looks. Oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed. Then made my way down to this log cabin area. I don't know what this is, but it was really cool. Played some foosball with my friends to kind of unwind a bit. Also found this really cool meditation room that I thought was super neat. I didn't do any yoga, but they have the
So when did they got the computer?
Also thought that was really cool. Had a couple more meetings in the afternoon, had a ton of projects that we needed to knock out. Say hi to my team. Went to the library to kind of get some more work done. Obviously had to have our afternoon coffee, so made some espresso. And then before leaving for the day, had some red wine that's on tap. Went up to the rooftop and just honestly enjoyed the beautiful.
When did they work?
So awesome trip.
Okay.
So everybody's talking about my takeover of Twitter and how I fired a lot of people. I feel kind of bad, but it was actually funny how it happened. I was walking around and saw people just sitting doing nothing. I was like, hey guys, so what do you do? They didn't have an answer, so I just fired them. So everybody's talking about.
Sounds fun to me. Sounds fun to me, dude. Okay, that's the joke. Stay woke. Found in closet Twitter HQ.
Entire closet full of secret closet of hashtag woke t-shirts.
An idiot. It was fake. Deep fake. I could tell it was kind of weird, but I don't know.
And there's an entire.
Well, even if it was true, true.
Entire closet full of secret closet of hashtag.
Bro, what is that? Stay woke. I know what that is.
Here we are.
Chat, do you like black and white Arizona iced tea? Shit is bussin' FR no cap. Cheers, my friends.
Secret closet of hashtag woke t-shirts. Here we are.
It's political left shit. Cool, and they have some right in Teslas. Almost I could be. Okay. Interesting. But what is this shit? Okay.
People return to the office. The offices are separate offices.
49
Making excuses. Oh, even if we go to the office, we won't actually be in person with everybody because we have multiple offices. And in reality, we're still going to have to get on calls to really get everybody in the same team to really, like, you know, actually talk about an issue. So really, we're never going to really be in person. So why are we to the office and we're going to have to get on the same calls we could do from our house? Bitch, because I'm paying you. Get to work.
Jesus.
We live in the most fucking privileged country. You paying a motherfucker a check and you gotta convince him to show up.